All right. All right. Will Dylan learn that LSU is eliminated, bro? All right. Time to get this Sugar Bowl done for. All right. First play is a screen to the left. He's going to break a tackle. He's going to get 8 yards. Second and 2. Scrambling, throws it away to his lineman, but gets sacked in the process. Hand off to the right, going to get tackled for a loss. 4th and 3. Now Nebraska with their chance, throwing it over the middle, caught to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 49. Throwing over the middle again, caught again, and almost getting another first down, almost 2 consecutive, but they do cross the 50, which is good enough for now. Nebraska taking charge. They will get the ball in the second half, so a lead would be nice, especially in this upset scenario. But a tackle thrashing them for a little bit of a loss. 3rd and 2. I formation handoff goes up the middle. Can he get a first down? He can. Dante Dowdle with the first down. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. 2 first downs compared to Alabama's 0. Motion to the right. Looking to be a run. It's not. He fakes the pass. Passes it to the supposed blocker, though. Gets to the 25 and down to the 21-yard line. All right. All right. 1st and 10 from the 21. Screen to the right. Has a blocker. Going to get to the 5. Handoff up the middle. Getting to the 3. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Screen to the left. Nebraska scores first. On just screens. They ran screens down the whole field. And they were unstoppable. Excellent strategy. As the kick is automatic. Now kick it off. It's going far. Reaches the end zone, but he will take it out to 5, 10. Getting tackled near the 15. Going to be tackled at the 17-yard line. Not what they need. Fakes the handoff, looks to throw it deep. He does. Gets it across the 40 to the 43-yard line on an excellent ball. Their first down of the game goes to the 43-yard line. Looking at his running back, might try to hand it off. He does. That was a tail, though, and he gets tackled for a loss because of it. Maybe not a loss, but that's definitely a loss. Should be 2nd and 11, but the game, the rest are kind of biased. Screen to the right. Taken from Nebraska's playbook, and it gets them some dividends. About 7 yards, 3rd and 4 now. Maybe 6 yards, I don't know. As he looks to throw it over the middle, he does for their 2nd first down and across the 50 to the 44. Great teamwork here. Driving. It's been blowout after blowout this playoff season. Looking to get a little something different here. 2nd and 8, though, as he gets tackled after a gain of 2. Not quite field goal range, so those short runs do hurt. Over the middle, wide open receiver. He takes it, gets a lane to the 25, and out of bounds on a 1st and 10. 1:30 remaining and counting. Looking to be another screen, maybe no. Dumping it off to running back is also possible. No, goes deep. Intercepted, but he's out of bounds. Tried to get a little greedy there instead of just taking the safety valve pass, which would have got him like 5 yards. And it blows back at him. Fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, looks to throw, throws it at the ground. Not sure he would have liked what happened if he actually managed to throw it. So maybe a break of luck there. 4 wideouts on the play. Running out of time. You got to throw the ball. He throws it out of bounds. 4th and 10 from the 25. And kicking to go up, to go cut the score down by 3. And it is good. The score is 7-3. All right, kick is away. And just outside of the end zone, returning to the 10, to the 15, jukes somebody. That was an excellent run to the 19-yard line. And this is where they start. Had an excellent drive. Their first drive ended in 7. Alabama hasn't had anything on their defense. And bam! Gets hit-sticked. Not going to get anywhere. That kind of a hit. Tight ends to his left. Just one. I don't know why I said tight ends. And gets 3 yards, 3rd and 7. Maybe a small blemish. Start the drive. Maybe they can convert. They've had wide open middle looks before. Fakes the handoff, running out of time though, and he gets sacked for the first time this game. 4th and 16. It's going to be an awful punt here. Going to put Alabama in favorable field position on the return. That's for sure. LT Overton, senior. Lieutenant Overton. With the sack. His first and the team's first. As he punts from his own end zone here. And is not even going to get past the 50. As he's down to the 49. Very good field position for Alabama, who only got 3 points on their second drive. Very much have struggled, especially with the run game. And it's still not going anywhere. As this drive will be the last for the first quarter. And, maybe they won't even get past the first quarter. At this rate, this might be an incompletion right here. It's not, it's caught! But he steps out of bounds like a doofus. This will be the last play of the first quarter. 3rd and 4. No, they're going to let the clock tick. Apparently it didn't count. Alright, the last play of the first quarter was him stepping out of bounds. Kind of underwhelming, I can't lie. But as you can see, the stats have been somehow heavy in Alabama's favor. Maybe because they've had more drives than Nebraska. Just a thought. This is their 3rd. Right to Nebraska's 2, after all. From the 43, 3rd and 4, looks to get a first down, running out of time, but instead of running for the first down, he throws it away, and now he has to punt. They're going for it on 4th down early here in the second quarter. Interesting decision. Down 4, you don't really need to rush that much, but they really want it. Looking over the middle, it's going to be caught. It's going to be a touchdown if you get a block. He can't get a block, but he still gets down to the 3-yard line for 1st and goal. Ty Simpson making a splash. 1st and goal from the 3 now. Ty Simpson, great pass there. Sorry for my Eminem commentary. That was a wee bit fast. 4:30 remaining, 3 yards to go. As he hands it off, and this time the running game works beautifully as Alabama scores and takes the lead for the first time in this game. 9-7 or 7-9 is your current score, pending the XP, but it's usually automatic. So you can consider it 7-10. After a dominating drive. This has been the best out of all the playoff games so far, unironically, as they've all been blowouts. So hopefully this one doesn't turn out to be that. It would be disappointing. As he kicks it away. And it is going to be shallow. He has to return it. Will it be a bad one? It will. Only getting to the 17-yard line. Not an ideal place to start a drive. But stuck with it they are. So he hands it off to the right, and he's going to get nowhere. Tackled after just 1, maybe 2, according to the numbers, but whatever. Fakes the handoff, looks to throw, throws it deep over the right. Wide open receiver! And they take the lead back just like that. 2 plays, 1 score. He got cooked by 19. And Nebraska takes a quick revenge touchdown. Jalen Lloyd, the junior, with that excellent burn right there. And what a dime. Hitting him in stride for the easy touchdown. 2 plays, a 1 score. And the kick. is good as usual. Kicks away. Is this one going to be shallow? It will. No reason to return it, though, but he does, and it's going to result in more bad field position at the 19-yard line. And they respond with a deep shot touchdown of their own. The QB hasn't been the most accurate today. No, he's been slightly accurate, but sometimes he makes questionable decisions as he gets 1 yard there after stepping out of bounds at the 20. Respectable. I can't last more than a minute either, so I understand. As he throws over the middle, it's going to be caught. Maybe if he got the block there, he would have been gone, but gets to the 44 regardless. And that's a man whose stamina is up there. One tight end to the left could be in motion here, and if he does motion, it would be a running play. Calls an audible. Looking to be a screen to the running back. Passes it is indeed the screen. Does he have blockers? He has blockers for sure. Breaks a tackle and gets close, but not quite there. Inches from the first down marker. But heavy run formation here. And run indeed. And he's going to have it. He's going to have the first down to the 46-yard line. Just over 3 minutes remaining in this quarter and half. So he looks to throw it over the middle again. Wide open and caught. Lucky to hang on to that ball, Ty Simpson's receiver is. Jesus. Runs, gets tackled though, can't get anywhere. Stuck at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 is the result. See, fakes the handoff this time, keeps it, getting pressured though, throws it towards his lineman, incomplete, 3rd and 10. Now, but they are at the 28-yard line, deep inside field goal range, so they're not too afraid here. As he launches it to the left, caught by his tight end bulldozes for an extra yard, but not going to get the first. Better field position for a field goal, though. They're taking full advantage. Does it go in? It does. Down by 1, Alabama finds themselves after the field goal. 14-13 as Nebraska gets the ball before half. Off the field goal. Alabama kicks it off to Nebraska. Nebraska again returning the ball at the end zone, and an even worse return this time to the 13-yard line. The worst return today, I formation, heavy towards the right. Looking for a stretch here, but he motions towards the left, so maybe it's up the middle. Up the left, it is. 3 yards to the 16. 7 yards to go. This will be the last play of the second quarter. Or of the 2-minute warning, before the 2-minute warning, sorry. If that was the last play of the second quarter, I'd try. Gets the first down off the run. 2-minute warning is reached. Has to throw the ball now. Throws it over the left. Wide open receiver, but he does hit him in stride, so he won't score. To the 28-yard line he goes. First down. Deep inside field goal range of their own now. And they do get ball in the second half. Dylan Raiola, the quarterback, with that awesome pass. He's been all lights out today. Not missing a single pass for the most part. Actually, I don't even think he has an incompletion besides throwing it away. As he looks to throw it again, dumps it off for a quick 5-yard gain. 1:40 remaining. No rush. Heavy formation towards the right side now. Dumps it off to his tight end again, and he's going to get the first down off a shove from the lineman. 204 yards for Raiola today. On the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. 2 receivers to your top. He's going to throw to one of them. No, throws towards the bottom to the... Another big man. To the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. Timeout is called by Nebraska. Alabama's defense is getting shredded. Look for number 24. I feel he's going to get another one if it's not a handoff. But it is a handoff. but it doesn't matter. Tackled for a loss of 3. The runs have not been great today on either side of the ball for either team. Sacked to the 13-yard line, 3rd and goal, trying to save themselves. Trying to make them kick a field goal so they only go up 4 points before the half. Xavier Mency, but now they're in an excellent position for an interception to shut them out of the quarter. 3 receivers to the top, 1 towards the bottom. You can't forget your tight end. Do they have a tight end on the field? No, they don't. No, they do. He's actually on the top. Missed him. Throwing over the middle now. Dumps it off. Not going to get a first down. So the 9-yard line. 101 yards on the day for that receiver, though. Jalen Ladd. As he kicks it. And it is good to almost end the first half. But 1 second remains, and it's going to be wasted on a return, which will lead nowhere, evidently. And disappointingly. So let's go ahead and see. As soon as we're done looking at women and men in the crowd. The field goal's not that devastating, guys. And return to the 10. This is the last return of the half and gets to the 18-yard line. Disappointing, to be honest. The halftime is here. Score is 17-13, Nebraska. Kicks away. And Nebraska up 4, gets the ball first to the 10, 15, tackled at the 19-yard line. Again, these kick returns today have not been great at all. As the first play of the half is a handoff, and it's a good one. 7 yards gained, 2nd and 3 now. Well, the result. And this is looking like another run. And it will be, and it's another first down, and it's a big gainer as well to the 32. Started at the 19, currently at the 32 after 2 plays. I formation leaning towards the right. Fakes it for a screen, and the screen's going to go. No, number 3 stops what could have been a big gain. Only gets 5 to the 37. Still in danger, though. This handoff gets them 2 more yards, and Dante Dowdle has not had a great game on the ground today, but picking it up in the second half. 3rd and 3 now. Big moment, right open over the middle. The tight end always delivers. Another first down at the 44 now. Only 6 yards away from the 50. Leaning towards the right for a run. And a run will be league. I don't know what he did there, but it did not work out for him. He gets 1 yard, barely. 3 receivers to the top, and he throws to the one on the bottom. His big receiver for another first down across the 50 to the 43-yard line. Leaning towards the left now, right now, this formation, as he screens it to the left and gets a yard to the 42. Usually their screens work out, but this half they've been messy. Not the soccer player or football player, whatever you prefer. Screen is going to get nothing to the 42. And staying at the 42. On that awful screen. 3rd and 9 now. Has to go a little deeper. Looking wide open. Wide open, and a touchdown as Nebraska builds the lead farther. It is now 23-13, but it's going to be 24-13 soon. Nebraska is dominating through the air. The TAT should be automatic. And it is. Alabama get the ball back. With a chance to score, but they will still be down a heavy amount of points regardless. Turns to the 10. Tackled at the 14, I'll say. They're getting body slammed. Halfway between the 14 and the 15. Heavy formation towards the right side of the field. So he launches it to the right for 6 yards. Lucky there wasn't a chance for an interception there. Almost was. Left. No, I don't know. I think it's just a normal formation this time. And it's a run. QB keep. He's going to get the first down by a hair to the 25-yard line. Not quite to the 25, but they'll call it that. So he hands it off here, and it's going to go for about 5 yards to the 30. Finally a good run from this side of the field. This side of the teams, whatever you want to call it. Could be another pass over the middle here. I'm kind of sniffing out a linebacker dropping back. Indeed, but he keeps it himself again and gets tackled at the 41. He drags that defender for a loop. First and 10 now, just over 2 minutes remaining in this quarter. We'll hike it at 2 minutes, maybe under. So it's going to be a screen. Gets it off, but he breaks the tackle, and he's going to go to the 40, to the 39. What an excellent broken tackle there. Get the big gainer. First and 10 at 39 now. Down 11 points. They would love a touchdown. Ryan Williams, sophomore, with that reception. It's an amazing player. Dang. Just a great broken tackle, man. First and 10 from the 39. Changes the play up a little bit, maybe just flipping it, rather. And it looks like another screenplay from my point of view. It is. It certainly is not. Actually, it's an RPO. Gets past the 20, inside the red zone to the 17. As they line up in a similar formation, albeit not the same, though. So they have 5 wideouts. And it's going to go Trusty over the middle again. Doesn't have a blocker, but still gets the first down. But he fumbles the ball. Picked up. 2nd and inches is the result. Lucky that fumble didn't go to the defense. Looking good to be a screen to number 9. Here it is. And it's going to be a touchdown. Yes! Alabama scores on the screen to take back some points. It's Nebraska as he does the zesty celebration. Going to go for 2, I imagine. Richard Young, the halfback, with that touchdown. Walking in there, breaking a few bones along the way. All right, handoff to get the 2. Unable to get so, only gets to the 1. Kickoff is here. Turns to the ball to the 10, tackled soon at the 19, they'll say. I agree, I concur. Almost exactly at the 19. Pretty much at the 19, I'd say. And off to the middle. Looked like it was going to the right, but he cut out the middle, and it does not pay its dividends. Only gets a yard to the 21. 20, just past 20, rather. As he launched it to an interception. Alabama interception. Is it going to be a pick 6? No! To the 8, Alabama! Alabama's really striking back. First interception of the game for both QBs. And it is a huge one. Goes to the left, going to get a touchdown. They score! On a QB keep. Taking the lead. 24-25 now. Ty Simpson, the quarterback. This has been an amazing game. 49 points total scored at this point. Going for a 2-point attempt. Take a 3-point lead. Will it fail again? Looking to throw it this time. Banks is looking to be... they get it! They take a 3-point lead. Return to the 16-yard line. Returns to the right, or runs to the right. Gonna get a first down. A little more than that, actually, to the 27. 11 yards gained. 20 seconds remaining in this quarter. This quarterback has been known for his deep shot touchdowns this game. Will he have one here, or maybe he'll have another deep shot interception? No, he lets it on the sweep, but he's only going to get 2 yards. Down 3 points. Last play of the third quarter. Screen to the right, getting nowhere, loses a yard. 3rd and 9. Nebraska 24-27 the score to start the fourth quarter. 3rd and 9. Have to make a deep play. And it's looking like it's going to be a good one as he catches it, but he doesn't get the first down. 4th and inches. And they are forced to punt. This could turn into a sleeper here at the end if Alabama scores. Runs up the middle, open lane, gonna get a first down. No, not quite. Gets 8 yards. 2nd and 2 at the 36. Dominating performance in this 4th and 3rd quarter from Alabama. As he gets sacked, forget dominating, he's getting tortured now. Sacked for 8 yards, 3rd and 10, looking to punt back. This mascot does things that I wouldn't think of to my worst enemy. Prince Will Umanmian. I don't know how to say that name. I'm not going to attempt anymore. Let's just say man. As he launches it, doesn't get a chance to, actually gets sacked. Sacked to the 13, 4th and 24. Welcome to the stream, Dylan Worried. Riley Van Poppel with the sack. Punt is away. It's going to be great field position for Nebraska. As he looks to return it, does he get past the 50? Not quite, down at the 49. What you got, Nebraska? And off to the right is what they got. It's a big gainer. Getting about 8 yards on a look call. 7 to the 44. Cross midfield already. Hand off again to the right. Losing 4 yards. We might have a punt fest on our hands if Alabama stops them here. Looking to throw. Throws, first down. No, yes, he gets the first down. They get the first down. Not good for Alabama at all. Over the middle, wide open receiver, and he catches it inside field goal range to the 21. They can get 2 more first downs without having to score. Not great at all for Alabama. Over the middle, caught. It gets to the 8-yard line, 1st and goal. First to goal at the 8 for Nebraska. Alabama desperately wants to hold them to 3. But the passing game has not been defendable as he gets to the 4. Second and goal from the 4-yard line. 2 more plays. Frick it, they're going to go for it on 4. No, they are kicking out 4th. What am I talking about? Getting too excited. She hands it off and is not going to get anywhere. Loss of 1. They're going to have to throw here, but he has to be careful. He did throw an interception earlier, but led to Alabama taking the lead, so you got to be careful here. What are you doing? Throws it away, and they will kick to tie. Will they make it? It's good. Tied game. Tied game going into the final 2 minutes. This has been an exciting game. We kept staring at this chick all game long. I don't know why. Kick away. Return to the 10, 15 down at the 16. No, it gets to the 19. Barely. There are a lot of turmoil. 2:01 remaining. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning of the 4th quarter. Launches it over the right, and it is almost caught. Wow, goes for the big gainer on the first play of the drive. Over the left, caught to the 32. Alabama is starting to drive. What do they got? 1:51 remaining. Launches it over the right to his back. Gets a first down. 2:43. They are driving. Clock started again. 1:40 remaining in this game. Will this go to overtime is the big question. Goes over the middle for 4 yards. Right with the tackle. 2nd and 6. It's getting heated. It's getting close. Screen to the left. Has blockers in tow. Is going to be a big gainer. Gets to the 42-yard line. Almost inside field goal range. Alabama looking for a field goal finish here. Be careful of an interception, though, as he launches it deep left. Intercepted! Intercepted! Nebraska ball at the 20, tied game, 1:13 remaining as it turns into a tight game finish. Jaden Doss with the interception, one-handed as well. Launches it over the right and he's gone. No, he tried. Receiver Nebraska drops it. Drops a touchdown. Timeout called at the 32-yard line. Throws it over the right again to the 39. 2 timeouts gone. 1 timeout remaining for Nebraska. Wow, that was embarrassing for number 19. He has been the dominating receiver, though, so I guess it's less embarrassing than usual. Gets a first down to the 43 under a minute to go. Not calling their last timeout yet. Heavy formation towards the left. Might call a motion. But at this point, why would you? You're not going for a screen. Over the right again to 19. It's going to be caught. 2nd and inches at the 47. One more deep passing. You're in field goal range, and you're ready to end the game. Gets to the 38 and almost there. Jalen Lloyd carrying this team on his back. I formation. They're ready to run the clock out. Alabama won't take kindly to that, though. Trying their best to stop them. But this run, trying its best to do the opposite. Gets 3 yards. 2nd and 7, 38 seconds remaining. One timeout gone, or last timeout gone for Nebraska, actually. They do still have to get a few more yards to kick it, though. They're not really in field goal range right now. A lot of teams miss it from here. As this handoff goes deep to the 30, almost a first down, but stopped 31 at the 29. 30 seconds remaining. Alabama should be getting scared. You should be getting horrified. One more big gainer. Sack to the 36, 4th and 8. What do you do here if you are Nebraska? No timeouts remaining. Nebraska. Doesn't get the kickoff. It's going to overtime. All right. Alabama wins the toss. Best game so far in the playoffs. Launch to the left, first down, the 13. Handoff this time, a big lane. Not a first down yet. They get 7. Take it at 3, I formation. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw, throws. Intercepted! Intercepted! Alabama intercepted! A field goal wins it for Alabama. Jet to the left. It's a flag, though. It's going to be called holding. Holding call. Going back to the 35 now. And off to the right. Tackled for a loss. 2nd and 22. The 37. At this point, they're going to have to throw deep for it. They don't get anything out of this. Tackled for another loss. 3rd and 23. Has to let it fly now. An interception, though. They sent it to OT2. Sacked again. 4th and 33. Vincent Shavers with the sack. Bama has to let it fly. He does just that. And it's incomplete. OT2 is here. Alabama the ball now. Keeps it to the left, to the 23-yard line. 2nd and 8. Throws it to the left. Intercepted by Nebraska. Nebraska now with the opportunity to win. They run it to the left, and it's going to the 20, close to the 19. Hand off to the right. It's going to be a first down and more to the 13. First and 10. I formation towards the right as Nebraska is closing out this game. No questions. Tackled at the line of scrimmage to the 13-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Gets 9 yards, 3rd and 1. Two plays to stop him. And they can't. Nebraska wins. Nebraska is advancing on the upset. As Bama goes into the conference, or the finals now, semifinals, I'd say. Final four. As Alabama is eliminated. All right. I'm going to start the next game soon, guys. Blah, blah, blah.